this lesson, we're going to finish up the splitting of our texture sheets. All right, so in the last lesson, we had set everything up. We had kind of talked about some things that we want to watch out for whenever we're splitting up our sprites. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to go through the renaming process. Now, if you happen to have closed down your sprite editor and you forgot to rename something, it's okay, because what you can do is you can still select that sprite, okay, and it'll show up in your inspector, and then just go into the sprite editor again, and it's going to save your settings, as long as you hit apply, of course. So let's select each individual one, and let's rename this. So we're going to say midground underscore main for this one. This one we're going to say midground underscore cliff side. This one's also going to be midground underscore tree cover. Midground underscore vine underscore B for back. And then midground underscore vine underscore F for front. Then we'll just select the clouds, and you may want to give these a little bit more of a descriptive name, but I'm going to go from smallest to largest in naming, so I'm just going to say cloud underscore 01, and then cloud, oops, let's try that again, cloud underscore 2, actually let's do 02. And then we'll go to the next one, cloud underscore 03, and then cloud underscore 04. Okay. And then we have our background element. So this is going to be background underscore cliff. And then we're going to have foreground underscore vine. And then we have our rocks. So this one's going to be kind of hard to do. We can do smallest to largest. There's not really much of a difference in their size, so I'm just going to do this at one at a time. So rock underscore 01, rock underscore 02, and then rock underscore 03. For some reason, I keep hitting that plus sign. All right, so now that we have all of these renamed, we can go ahead and hit apply. And then whenever we go into Unity and we start taking a look at our files, those names will reflect, and it'll be much easier to see and to understand exactly what is happening inside of our project files. So close that down, and if you expand your texture atlas, you can see that everything has been named and it's in alphabetical order. Okay, so we have midground, then we have our cloud, okay, background, and then a rock. And actually it's not alphabetical order, it's in the actual order in which they're split apart. Okay, sorry about that. Now, what we have is our final texture atlas. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have set to true color 4096. And this is also a multiple. Let's go to the sprite editor. Actually, before we do that, let's make sure that apply is set. And it looks like it did go ahead and automatically apply that, so that's all right. Let's go ahead and just slice it. See what we get here. We might get a bunch of small ones in here. You can go ahead and you can select those and delete them if you like, or you can just draw that number up a little bit higher and take care of that. So I'm just going to quickly come in here and just delete those. Now you'll notice here that I deleted all of them but one. Okay, you might think that that's going to be an issue, but not really. Let's go ahead and set the bounding box up for the sky here. Okay, that's perfectly fine. And then I'm going to hit trim really quickly, and then I'm going to hit apply. Now if you make a mistake like this and you don't know how to get a new bounding box, what you can do after you've hit apply is you can come in and hit slice, and instead of changing it, instead of it deleting the existing slices, let's go ahead and do a safe slice. So what it will do is it will keep your current slices and then reslice again. Let's go ahead and draw our number up here. Let's do something like 1024 on that. Okay, so let's hit slice and give that just a moment, and you'll see that it creates another bounding box, and supposed to somewhere. Let's go ahead and draw that down. Sorry about that. Let's do 256. Maybe not that large. Okay. There we go. Now it's recognized that other piece. Let's go ahead and pull that out. And I'm going to just kind of give that a little bit of room on every side. And then I'll hit trim. And you'll see that that syncs up really well. Okay, so now that we have our pieces, let's change this to sky. And then this one will be to background underscore mountain. All right, perfect. So now let's hit apply. And then now we're ready to bring all of our pieces in to Unity as sprites and start creating our environment. So in the next lesson, we'll start to bring all of those individual sprites in, and we'll start arranging them and